Welcome to Terry Sanford High School. My name is Mr. Godbold. I'm the athletic director here, and I'm excited to welcome back our athletes on July 6th. There are a few things we need to talk about first to ensure that when you come, you know what to do. If you don't have these things, then you don't need to come to workouts on July 6th. First and foremost, you must go to our website, Terry Sanford High School's website, and you need to look up the Final Forms tab. It's the second thing on our website. Final Forms. Once you get into Final Forms, you need to fill out every single document, every form that they have on that website. You and your parent or guardian must fill out every document that is on Final Forms. Also, if you're familiar with Arbiter, that is the program that we used last year for our sports. We're no longer with Arbiter. We've switched over to Final Forms. You should go on Arbiter. It's still active right now. Pull off your physical there and upload your physical into Final Forms. There was a requirement to upload physicals in the Arbiter last year, and that same requirement has shifted over to Final Forms. So if you have access to your physical, you need to upload it into Final Forms. I have returning athletes who I've been doing that for. Once they have registered on Final Forms, I went into Arbiter, pulled their physicals myself, and uploaded into Final Forms. There's a clearance that you must have before you're even able to come out here, and I'm able to toggle through each name and select who's cleared and who is not. I leave you notes within Final Forms and tell you what you need to do. There's some athletes who have filled out every form, but their parents have not came on yet. And vice versa. Parents have filled out every form, but the athlete has not came on yet. If you see any red on Final Forms, you are not cleared. Everything must be green, meaning go. Red meaning stop. So if you want to be a go on July 6th, you must go on Final Forms and upload your physical. Here's the physical requirements if you haven't already heard. If I got a physical on March 1st, 2019, or March 2nd, March 3rd, March 4th, going forward towards now, I am legal for the entire school year. Your physical is good. You've gotten an extension. You do not have to get a new physical as long as your physical was March 1st, 2019 or later, not before March 1st. If you got it February 28th, you have to get a new physical. For those who didn't play sports last year, unfortunately you couldn't play, but you want to play this year. As long as you've passed to the next grade and have enough credits to be promoted, you are good to go. But you must have a physical. If you need to get a new physical, I'm encouraging you to go to a clinic around here in Fayetteville and get you a physical. Most of them are $25, right around that area. Some may be $30 or $35, but get a physical. Make sure you have that, and then try to upload that document. You can take a picture of the physical, save it, email it to yourself, upload it into Final Forms. You can bring the physical form up here to the school. I'll receive it with the glove and make sure that I upload that for you. Okay, so we want to make sure we're safe in COVID-19. So it would be better if you upload that into Final Forms yourself. But if you have any difficulties, I do not mind helping you while we're still following all the safety guidelines. So again, if you don't have everything taken care of on Final Forms, which includes a physical being uploaded, and if you're not registered, that is also important. If you have not registered into Terry Sanford High School, you have to be in our system, okay? If you're a new student, you've come over here recently and you haven't got a chance to come to our guidance office and see our guidance counselors, you cannot work out with us on July 6th. If they start allowing us to register students on July 1st or 2nd or whenever, and you know July 4th is a holiday, so we have to be cognizant of that. But if we're allowed to start registrations before July 6th, then we encourage you to come on up and get registered, okay? And bring you whatever documentation you have to show that you are registered, okay? We don't want to do anything that is not compliant with what Cumberland County Schools have set for us, the parameters set for us here at Terry Sanford. If you want to contact me right now, the schools across are on limited staff. So if you want to contact me, email me at royvillegodbold@ccs.k12.nc.us. That's ROYVELLGODBOLT@ccs.k12.nc.us. Contact me that way so I can make sure that I answer any questions that you may have from anything I've said requirement-wise to return here on July 6th. There are a few things we need to discuss before that happens. First of all athletes must wear face masks and provide their own water. You can bring that in a bottle or you can bring that in a jug, but you must have your own water. Also, Our coaches will have on face masks and gloves the entire time. You are allowed to take off your face mask during workouts if you so choose to do. There's also an additional recommendation that you bring a plastic bag with your name written on that plastic bag so that you can place your face mask inside that plastic bag. You need to have a bag to put your face mask inside so you're not just throwing it down and then someone else picks up your face mask and then we have a contamination problem. So we want to err on the side of safety. So bring a plastic bag with your name written on it. Bring your own water bottle when you come to practice. So now that face mask will have to be worn once again during the check-in and the check-out process. Mr. Gabo, you keep saying check-in. That check-in is going to sound something like this. We're going to have your name, going to take your temperature first. Okay, as soon as you get here, your temperature will be taken with a digital thermometer, and you'll see they'll take it right here on your forehead, and we'll get the readings. Okay, as long as you're under the required amount, you'll be able to come in. But here are the questions you'll be asked shortly after your temperature is taken. Have you experienced racing, fluttering, or skipping beats of heart? Unusual dizziness during or after exercise? Cough or shortness of breath? Sore throat? New loss of taste or smell? Diarrhea or vomiting? Has a household member had COVID-19? Have you had close contact with someone with COVID-19? We'll notate if you have a fever or not. Is your temperature greater than 100.4? We'll record every day you come. We'll do this and we'll record those temperatures to keep a track. If there happens to be someone that tests positive or says yes to any of these things or even has had COVID-19, there'll be a clearance document that you'll have to have your physician fill out. Okay? And that document kind of details that you've been cleared, what date, and the doctor must put his stamp of approval on that. And those forms are all located on final forms. Okay? And so these things must be done in order for us to keep the safety of our school. All right? And we'll ask these questions and we'll kind of range it out for the past 2 weeks. And we'll ask if any of these symptoms that we're talking about have happened to you within the past 2 weeks. So it won't just be for that day, it'll be back for the past 2 weeks as well. Okay? So now, while you're working out, you'll be in pods. Some of our coaches have already contacted returning athletes. You'll be in pods and you'll be with the same pod the entire time that you work out. That way we can follow who you've been around and what has happened. If someone tests positive, we're going to shut that pod down, let everyone know, and make sure that no one else is positive within that pod, just to be safe. Again, all of our coaches will wear face masks the entire time. Our athletes do not have to. They can if they want, but they'll be able to have to put those back on when they check out and they're about to leave. So the check-in and the check-out will happen every single day. That will not be something that we stop doing. We'll have disinfectant spray, we'll have hand washing stations, hand sanitizer, and all those sorts of things for our athletes to keep safe. You are also encouraged to use the restroom before you come to the campus. You're encouraged to use the restroom at home or wherever you are before you come to our campus. It's a short workout and we don't want to have students within the building. We cannot access the building, so there will be some restrooms unlocked on the outside for emergency use only. But we want to keep you safe. There has to be a sanitation process done every time someone goes in a bathroom or comes out of a bathroom. And so we know our coaches want to focus on getting you back ready and conditioned for whatever sport that you play. So we do encourage you to use the restroom before you come.